I'm joined now by Calgary Flames prospect and Vancouver Giants forward Jaden Lipinski. Jaden, what a day it must have been in Nashville for you. Take me through that second day, the Thursday afternoon, and just getting to hear your name called by the Calgary Flames.
Yeah, well, first of all, it was just nice to be there in general. Nashville was a phenomenal city, and being there the first day was really cool. Seeing my buddy Sam Honzik get drafted, and yeah, the second day was definitely a quicker pace. They were just kind of firing off the names, so it went by pretty quick, and a lot of anticipation. And so when I heard my name, I was really excited.
And you mentioned your teammate Sam, who got selected 16th overall by the Flames on the first night. Already knowing that in the back of your mind, how excited were you when you got picked by the Flames as well, and realized that you're going to be teammates with your friend past your time with the Giants?
Yeah, no, it was super cool, but I'm gonna be honest, I like when I was picked, I had no idea. Just because like when he was drafted, I was just so excited for him and I didn't even like realize the team. And when I was shaking all their hands, they brought it up and I was pretty ecstatic.
And we saw on social media that the two of you had a moment together in Nashville after, you got down in the draft floor, got to meet the Flames representatives. And what was said between the two of you, and what kind of conversations have you guys had since draft day?
Yeah, well, yeah, that video was pretty much summed it all up. We were fired up and we were both pretty speechless, but I think the coolest thing is just the amount of time we got to spend together. Like after that, obviously after the draft, we spent some time together, and then like right at camp as well. So it's just cool to share that with him.
After Sam was picked on that first day, and you were sitting in Nashville on that second, when the Flames were back on the board in the fourth, was there any prior talks to draft day that you thought, oh, maybe this might be a reality and my future with Calgary might be getting started pretty quick here?
Yeah, for sure. I talked to them multiple times throughout the year. I knew they were high on me. I knew they liked like big power forwards like me. So I fit their description pretty well. So, looking back, it wasn't really a surprise, but just waiting that long, I was just so excited I didn't even think about it.
Again, after the draft, a photo of you reacting to meeting Kamloops Blazer or former Kamloops Blazer and Hockey Hall of Famer Jerome McGinley kind of spread throughout social media. Was that your pinch me moment of realizing, hey, like I'm a part of the Flames organization now. I'm now an NHL prospect, and I guess how cool was it getting to meet a guy like Jerome?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I actually didn't know like at the time that he was with them, working in their hockey ops. So, yeah, that picture pretty much sums up how I was feeling. And there's another like 10 seconds later, I met another former Blazer, Shane Doan. He came down the aisle, and obviously I grew up in Arizona, so I was able to shake his hand. I just wish there was a picture of that because it probably would have been even better.
Now, talking about your time with the Giants, Jaden, you were originally from Scottsdale, Arizona. You joined the Vancouver Giants as an undrafted player, and now you can say you're a Calgary Flames prospect. Can you walk me through this path that you took through to WHL, and kind of just the importance of sticking with what you want to do, despite having to go through a rough patch or two?
Yeah, well, I was obviously passed up in the WHL draft, USHL, so that was a pretty, I would say probably a little bit confusing time for me. Do I go college, Western League, like a lot of options there, but I was lucky enough to play with a kid named Colton Lankow, who's on the Giants right now, and he was their prospect at the time, and so I was playing on his line. He was making me look pretty good, and so they ended up listing me as well. So. Yeah, looking back, I mean, I'm couldn't think of a better place to play than Vancouver.
Looking back at this past season you had with the Giants, when you compare it to your first season, you set a career high in points, goals, assists, all of them, as well as tripling the point total you had in your first year. What worked so well for you this season, and how do you plan on replicating and building off of it for the upcoming season?
Yeah, I think for me, fortunately, I'm a late birthday, so I kind of had that extra year to get ready for my draft year. So, that was a big summer for me, putting in all the work. But I think it's just the confidence and the trust that the coach has in you. I mean, I think more of it was just me getting opportunities on the ice, getting playing time, because when you come into the league as a first year guy, it's pretty difficult for most. So, and I was no different. So I think that transition, was more just ice time and opportunity and confidence and all those things.
And for both a Giants fan and a Flames fan, can you or are you looking? Or, sorry, I'm gonna restart that one. I messed that one up. But okay, um, for both Giants fans and Flames fans listening to us, can we look forward to a lot more chemistry between you and Sam in the upcoming season? And again, yeah, is that something that Flames fans specifically can look forward to in the years to come?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I didn't get to play with him too much this past year, so heading into this next year, I'm definitely really excited to get on the ice with him more, and it's exciting. I'm as excited as maybe the fans might be. So.
Now, wrapping things up here and in preparation of the upcoming season, what's on the go for you as you're gearing up for your first real training camp with the Flames, as well as another season back in the saddle with the Giants?
Yeah, I'm really excited to go to training camp and the rookie tournament as well. I think that'll be a good experience that I'll be able to learn from and take back to the Giants. But for us, I mean, we've definitely had some changes with our coaching staff and equipment guys and all that. So it'll be a fresh start, and I think we're gonna improve off of last year.